All right, boys and girls, another video about Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. This movie, I really didn't like it at all, but I think this movie creates more questions about Star Wars now than ever before. And one of the major things that was introduced in Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker and also in Star Wars: The Mandalorian was force healing. Now, I have a bit problem with force healing. I didn't like it when Baby Yoda did it. I didn't like it when Rey did it and Kylo Ren did it in the movie, because I think it just wrecks canon so much and it creates so many more questions about the George Lucas movies. And Matt Martin, who is actually part of the Lucasfilm story group, he actually tried to explain force healing. And he did a terrible job of trying to explain it. It doesn't make any sense. Now, you have to go to Twitter here, and someone posed a question to him about force healing. And this is what they said. So the person posed at Missing Words: The Rise of Skywalker introduces force healing. You can heal anyone using the force. If this is part of the canon, then why didn't Obi-Wan heal Qui-Gon? Why didn't Anakin heal his mom? Why didn't Luke heal Vader? Now, they should have known that these kind of questions were going to come up. And his reply was kind of underwhelming, if you ask me. He said, "My read is that healing, bringing someone back from the brink, was only possible due to their dyad connection. I could see a Jedi being able to heal minor wounds, like we see with Rey and the Vetzes." Now, he's talking about in Rise of Skywalker when Rey heals that creature. I guess that's what it was called, a Vetzes. Now, the dyad connection creates another problem if that's what he's saying. Because if you look in The Mandalorian, Baby Yoda heals Mando. Also, Baby Yoda heals Grief Karka. It doesn't make any sense. They don't have a force dyad connection. Are you telling me that Mando Din Djarin is force sensitive and he has this connection? It doesn't. I don't think that's not going to satisfy anybody when it comes to that answer. So after Matt Martin answers the first question, of course, another question is going to pop up. And he says, so by that logic, Mando is secretly force sensitive in a force dyad with Baby Yoda, which is why Baby Yoda was able to heal a lethal wound of Grief Karka. And Matt Martin says, no, I just think there's a lot more to that kid that we're privy to at this point in time. Although I do assume many Jedi could have healed Mando in that scenario, grief is different, but it's also a different type of wound. Basically just saying there's a lot of variables. Okay, there's a lot of variables, but however, Rey was actually dead, by the way, and Kylo Ren, Ben Solo, brought her back to life. This is just a BS reason. It doesn't make any sense about what he just said. Come on, guys, we're not that stupid. I think they just created this stuff really to make force users, Jedi, become all powerful and everything like that. And they've already broken the boundaries of the Star Wars canon, the Star Wars lore, to me anyway, by having Yoda and Luke, both interact as force ghosts with the real world. Now, we saw Yoda blow up the tree, but it really does contradict what Obi-Wan said when he told Luke, if you face Vader, you'll face him alone. I cannot interfere. Now, I guess that could kind of open up a whole bunch of questions and make things like that. But anyway, to get back on track, this force healing thing is really, really bad. If Baby Yoda can do it, I'm pretty sure that Obi-Wan should have been able to heal Qui-Gon Jinn. I'm not buying this dyad connection thing because I'm pretty sure that Baby Yoda and Greef Karga do not have a Force dyad connection. It doesn't make any sense. So, Lucasfilm, if you're going to go out and say something, you got to do better than this. You really have to do better than this. And they had to know that these questions were coming. I mean, when I got out of the movie, I was like, okay, why didn't Vader just find someone, suck out their life force, and heal his wounds? Why didn't Palpatine do the same thing to heal his scars from his battle with the Jedi? It doesn't really make any sense. Now, it'll be something if they actually have a Mace Windu TV show or something like that. Or maybe even Mace Windu shows up in the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show and he has his hand back. And he's like, I used the Force, I sucked the life force out of somebody, and I grew my arm back. I'm not going to buy that. I'm just not going to buy that. If the most powerful Force user out there, with the highest count of midichlorians ever seen in a life form, in Anakin, could not heal himself, why is it that Baby Yoda and Rey can do it? It's because they want them to be OP. It just takes the Mary Sue level to a whole nother level. I think that's the only reason why they put this in the Star Wars lore, to put Rey in God mode. And now they're trying to justify it and explain it, and it's just falling flat because it makes absolutely no sense. But guys, that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Force healing, did you like it in Star Wars The Mandalorian? Did you like it in Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker? I didn't, but maybe you did. So guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx out.